Hi guys, so what's up? And so today I was supposed to upload a question and answer video, Is it normal? However, I am falling behind on this, so I'm going to just wing it. Uh, Garmer Protect says, Is it normal to feel alone even when you're with other people? If other people are strangers and you don't actually know any of them, you're liable to feel alone as if you're surrounded by meaningless bodies. Is it normal to feel alone when you're with friends? Every person in this world must walk their own path, and sometimes you don't invite your friends to walk with you and make the path their own. So when this happens, you might find yourself walking on a metaphorical path all alone. And even if you're physically surrounded with friends, you can't tell what it is that you're doing. And as a result, even though you're surrounded by friends, you'll feel all alone because the path that you're walking doesn't have any friends with them. This is because these friends are people who you can tell just about anything to. And if you don't feel secure in that, you feel like they're not really your friends. I'm not even going to bother reading that chaos. Yeah, I'm disappointed in you because there's a typo in there. Is it normal to be... You know what? Fine, I am going to read it. Is it normal to be named normal and have a very normal upbringing in an extremely normal town in the exceedingly normal life of America, having had a normal family, normal friends, normal rivals, normal school, and normal school bullies, normally being bullied for being normal, of course, but or perhaps for being uppercase normal, it being hard to tell the difference between lowercase normal and uppercase normal, after all, but assuming it would must have been being uppercase normal, because being bullied for being lowercase normal is not very lowercase normal. Then leaving school in the same manner as a normal person and going on to live a normal life, working at a normal job with normal coworkers and and a normal boss, doing normal everyday labors every normal day, and normally happy with your normal lifestyle. At the end of the day, going back to your normal residence to do normal relaxing things to get ready for the next normal day. Then going to sleep in your normal bed, in your normal room, with its lights normally off, and sleep normally. And before normally waking up in the... Is that normal? Yes. Yes, Chaos. By definition, it is. Dog in a Hat says, Is it normal to enjoy headaches? I would say no, because most people don't like pain, and if you're enjoying headaches, you're not only enjoying pain, but even if you're the type of person to enjoy pain, that's not a pain most people would enjoy. Is it normal to kill a monster in a nightmare and then not have any dreams for the rest of the year? I recommend magnesium to bring back your dreams. They'll be a little bit crazy, but it'll bring them back somewhat. Is it normal to see shapes when you close your eyes? Yes, this is because some of the photoreceptors in your eyes are more stimulated than others, and so when you close your eyes, you're able to let those photoreceptors rest, but they're still stimulated, so they keep seeing the after image basically. So you'll see what your photoreceptors were stimulated the most by, so you'll still see shapes. Is it normal to want something without even knowing what it is? Um, I would need more context for this question. Is it normal to enjoy that one insulting thing with them? Is it normal to enjoy flipping people off? And I'm gonna say it depends on the personality. For a person who doesn't like to hurt people, no. But for a person who doesn't care about how other people think, yes. Oh, you said with never with other people? Again, I would need more context. Is it normal to have this many questions this easily? Because you'll notice that there were less than 10 minutes between his questions and Garmer Protect's questions. I would say probably not, because you're the only one who did this. Is that too many questions? No. Is it normal to ask, never mind? Well, that's an interesting question. Is it normal to be attracted to anthropomorphic canines? Considering that they're anthropomorphic, I'm gonna say probably. Is it normal to hit your head with your knee by trying to dodge a ball? Definitely not. I even had to ask how. because he can. He can even put his foot in his face, but there's no use. The little children will chew on their own toes for that. Is it normal to have a YouTube channel and not use it for this long? I would say yes. 90% of YouTubers either don't have an account, or 90% of people who use YouTube don't have an account, and 90% of the ones who do have an account don't ever upload anything, probably don't subscribe to anyone, probably don't like any videos, probably don't dislike any videos. Many of the users who do actually do all these things probably don't know what the dislike button actually does. So yeah, I'm gonna say if you don't use it for a very long time, you're still pretty normal. And just having a YouTube account and being one of the subscribers for any YouTube channel, you're already better than normal. Not So Silent J says, is it normal to be afraid of yourself? Not because you believe yourself to be a particularly dangerous individual, but because you're unable to comprehend or come to terms with certain aspects of yourself, you hide away for both your own sake and the sake of others. I already tried to get clarification on this via direct message, but neither one of us was really sure where to go with it. Is it normal to watch a 48 episode long series in 24 hours? Hang on, let me do some calculations here. So, assuming that each episode is 25 minutes, that's a little bit longer than normal. So, 25 minutes times 48, that's 1200. Now, divide that by 60, and that's 20 hours. Do you have that on speed? Or do you have the speed on that thing turned up, or maybe did you take a break at some point? Because that's 20 hours. That is 20 hours, man. Yes, it even has a name, binge watching. 20 hours of watching TV is not healthy, ladies and gentlemen. Is it normal to eat 5 pounds of cheese? And some dude named asked this. Totally, definitely, obviously not me. Totally, definitely, obviously not the person who made the server. Over a course of a few weeks or days, that's sure, but not in a day. Oofington says, is it normal to sleep with 7 blankets but only use one? I'm gonna say depends on the season, because if it's the summertime and you have 7 blankets, you're not going to use all 7 blankets. Is it normal to have a 16-digit phone password with numbers that don't mean anything to you? No, I think that might be more security than some banks have. Is it normal for me to be tired AF at 11 p.m.? Well, given that it's 11 at night, so yes, you should be tired as fuck. Is it normal to be normal? By definition, normal? By realistic statistical probabilities? No. Is it normal to be gay but not like dick? If you're a lesbian, sure. Is it normal to wake up with the taste of dick in mouth and wonder why it's there? If you've if you slept with a gentleman, then probably. But the wonder why it's there, I would be concerned about maybe a date rape drug. Is it normal to feel abnormal? Everyone who has never felt abnormal in their life, please stand up. I see nobody standing up. Therefore, it is normal. It is normal to be abnormal. As Pyroflash said, by definition, it is not normal to be abnormal, but by statistical probability, abnormality is probably normal. Why is it normal to praise being special or differ from the norm? As this lady said, because mainstream and hipsters, also because the person who is different stands out. But what people must be careful about is that if everyone is special, then everyone is a snowflake. I don't mean that in the usual condescending manner. Every snowflake is an individual special one, so if everyone's special, then think about the Incredibles. Everyone has powers, therefore no one is special. Is it normal to want to write every thought down? I'm gonna say no, but as inefficient in terms of time as it is very efficient in terms of memory. Is it normal to be able to have an obsession with something and not just be a fan of it? And keeping in mind, Princess of Chernobyl is 12 years old. On the one hand, no. On the other hand, Princess of Chernobyl is 12. Is it normal for an adrenaline rush to last about an hour and a half? And no. Consider a doctor. And I'm going to stop it right here. I'm going to throttle this video and say this is enough. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you have any more to send me, feel free to put it in the comment section below. I will have another video up on Friday, and I will see you guys later.